Hey everyone and welcome. Vladimir Putin is demonized for invading another country. How evil can you be? Meanwhile, America are doing exactly the same, only they're being a lot more secretive.
The core is rotten, and I can behold the tide.
Now, if you didn't know, while we've been distracted with Tucker Carlson and Don Lemon being fired, he's submitted a War Powers resolution yesterday, which puts American boots on the ground in Ethiopia and Sudan. And have a listen to what the statement released is. Letter to the Speaker of the House and President pro tempore of the Senate, consistent with the War Powers resolution. Dear Mr. Speaker, at my direction, United States Armed Forces personnel have conducted an operation to evacuate United States personnel and others from Khartoum, Sudan, in response to the deteriorating security situation in Sudan. Now, you can understand that. Pull out your people, make sure they're protected. But once that's done, then it's an invasion, is it not? To conduct and support this operation, United States Armed Forces personnel with appropriate combat equipment deployed to Ethiopia and Sudan. United States Armed Forces personnel will remain deployed in Djibouti to protect United States personnel and others until the security situation no longer requires their presence. Exactly the same situation that Putin is being demonized for. America are doing to two nations, not just one, two. Yet they have the cheek to call others despots and dictators. Absolutely shocking, isn't it? And additional forces are prepared to deploy to the region if required. So this is basically another two forever wars instigated by the Americans, completely ignored as war crimes, because obviously it's okay when they do it. It's okay when we do it, isn't it, everyone? It does continue. I directed this action consistent with my responsibility to protect United States citizens both at home and abroad. Very broad term, that, isn't it? Why are they in Sudan in the first place? Anyone? Pursuant to my constitutional authority as Commander-in-Chief and Chief Executive and to conduct United States foreign relations, I am providing this report as part of my efforts to keep the Congress fully informed, consistent with the War Powers Resolution. Public law. I appreciate the support of the Congress in these actions. So effectively, we're continuing to instigate war over and over and over again on the premise that we're just looking after our own. But if that was the case, we wouldn't be talking about a forever war, would we? We wouldn't be saying, well, they're going to stay there until we deem they're no longer needed. Who are we to dictate to other nations? I'm sorry, but none of our business, is it? I wonder what resources Sudan and Ethiopia have that America are using the Troubles as an excuse to get the filthy paws on. I wonder which ones it is. Because we all know America doesn't do things out of the goodness of their heart. No offence, Americans, but your leadership agreed. Let me know what you think. I'd like to know your opinion. Stay sane and see you on the next one.